Hello, friends. It's been a while. Before we get into this video, as you can tell by the title of this video what it's going to be about, I like to say that we are still recording reaction videos. We just haven't gotten a chance to get all together since we all go to different schools, different colleges, and we're all kind of like dispersed and spread out now. But I can guarantee more reaction videos are coming, and we have even more stuff set up that we're really excited for. So, I don't know how it is in other countries, and I don't know if people in other countries really watch our videos, but as you know, Christmas break is coming up, so we're going to try and get together as much as we can, when we can, and put some content out for you guys. But let's get into today's video. Now, what do you think of when you think of K-pop? Music. Good music. Amazing, even. You know what I also think of? With any, not just K-pop, with any songs, I think of underrated music. So we are going to talk about underrated K-pop songs. Now, just a disclaimer. These are just songs that I think are underrated. Some of them, there will be a couple, whatchamacallit, songs that aren't, I don't know if they classify as K-pop, but they're all by, Korean artist. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm so excited for this, but let's go. So to start with, y'all, I'm so excited for this. So these are like underrated, unknown K-pop, not unknown, but underrated K-pop songs. They're mostly K-pop, which is why the title is underrated K-pop songs, but there are some songs that aren't, I don't think, classified directly as K-pop, but these are mostly B-side songs. So let's start. Let's start with we only have two on here, that I wrote down that aren't like K-pop, so let's start with those, which is Dean. I love Dean. I freaking love Dean. Unproblematic as far as I know. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because we don't stand problematic people here. Like, I really love J-Bum's song, J-Park, Mom. He put his foot into that song. But do I like him? No. Anyways, he's good until he starts opening up his mouth. But we're gonna start with Dean, and I'm not sorry, y'all. I freaking love this song, which I don't know if I'm gonna be copyrighted for any other stuff, or like hopefully I won't get like copyrighted for it, but we're about to find out, because this song, guys, is my everything. And if you haven't listened to it, if it features Eric Bellinger, did I say that right? Oh my gosh, I can't even speak proper English these days, guys. But this song, whole foot into the song, it's such a good song. Like, this is like kind of one of those, like, this is on my like in the mood playlist. Not like in the mood, but like it puts you, like, you can't help but not like this. Listen to this. This song. Oh. Oh, it's just such a good song, guys. Like, as you can see, I'm like smiling, because I love that song. It's such a good song. It always makes me feel good. And like, on days where where I live on my campus is kind of far from some of my classes, so when I'm not really in the mood to walk to class, I always listen to music because it makes the walk go faster. And when this song comes on, I swear people be staring at me because I'd be like, oh, while I'm walking to class, I look like a nerd, but it's okay. It's okay. Because it's a good song, and good songs are worth looking like a fool for. So, moving on, let's talk Eden. This song is also really good. See, there's no bad songs on this list. I just think more people should listen to these songs and acknowledge these songs. And the Eden song I'm talking about specifically is Suffering for Love, which I think is just so good. I love anything with a good guitar. I love Eden's voice. And I think it's such a shame that, like, I don't know if he's well known, but as far as I know, this song specifically isn't as well known. But it's such a good song, guys. And like all of these songs, not one of these songs that I'm finna tell you guys is like not on my playlist. So let's see. I have one more like solo artist basically, and then it's basically all groups since this is mainly a K-pop video. And it's Jung Si-woon. I think that's how you say his name. But if you don't know who I'm talking about the dude from Produce 101 who was on season 2, that the season that made 101, and his song Just You is so good. It's so catchy. Like I think more people should stan him and be a fan of him, because it's not that he's not known, and like the video has 5.9 million, but I feel like we don't talk about this as much like anymore. Like I feel like it came out 4 years ago. Do I still listen to this day? Absolutely. Anything with a guitar. Maybe I'm a sucker for guitars. Oh. Like, who doesn't like him? Like, why, if you don't like him, what reason do you have? Because as far as I can find, there's none. But it's such, y'all don't even know. It's literally, I live for that song. Live for it! I live for a lot of these songs. Basically all of these songs. Yeah, so I wrote them down because I get really excited talking about groups I like, and they're underrated songs that I think more people should listen to. So I'm gonna try not to ramble, but let's move in to, you know, I also don't think this is that much of an underrated song anymore, this next song I'm about to say, because I feel like I've heard the song a lot over TikTok recently, and like in a while, and I've heard the song more recently, and I've heard more people talking about it. And the song I'm talking about is Wavy Love Talk. You know, I used to say it's wavy, right? Because it's wavy. But for some reason, I used to say wavy V. I must be an idiot, y'all, because I can't talk. But I've heard way more people like singing the song and talking about the song because it's that song. You know, you can't tell me that y'all don't like this. Like, if you haven't heard it, please go listen to it. Go listen to all these songs. In fact, all of them, because those songs. And I also think Wavy is low-key an underrated group. So, but I don't even know if y'all can hear this. I won't know if you can hear the music until I go back and like review and edit the footage. But it's a good song, y'all. And going on that list of like, you know, just songs like that and all that, let's talk The Rose. If y'all don't stand The Rose, what are you doing? Like, The Rose, okay, let me tell y'all a story. And my eyes seem glossy, they're always glossy, I'm not crying. But The Rose, the song I'm talking about that's underrated, it's underrated, but it's known, but it's not as well known, because The Rose in general isn't as well known as that big of a group. But they're such a good group, I love them. But the song we're going to talk about is She's in the Ring. And let me tell y'all, I was having one of the worst days of my life. Literally, no joke, like one of the worst days of my life. Like I was so done, was ready to go home, wasn't feeling it, and I don't even know, what is it? I had my music on shuffle because I was doing on YouTube. Because I don't pay for YouTube Music and I don't have Spotify Premium. So I just had like the K-pop playlist that people make and stuff, and I had on I shuffled it and let it play while I was doing homework. Because it was just a bad day, just wanted to get through all my stuff, finish my homework, so I could just lay down and not have to look or talk to anybody or like move around. So, it was on shuffle, and then this song comes up, and like, as I think we've seen a bit of a common theme in these songs, but I'm a sucker for a good guitar. Or whistle tone, I love whistle tones. But I'm a sucker for a good guitar. And I started playing, I listened to it and I was listening to it, and then like, you know, at the end it changes from she's in the rain to we're in the rain, and I swear to you, I'm gonna get the part that one of the parts he says that it's better to be held than holding on. I want a tattoo of that because words to live by. I cried. I started bawling. I don't like crying. I hate crying, even when I'm by myself, even when I'm in front of people. But this song made me bawl, and it literally made me want to like. It sounds dramatic to say live, but I like. It gives you that feeling. Like it's such a comforting song, and like it's a sad song, but it's also not a sad song. Like it's not a song that you can't not listen to, like on shuffle on a regular day. Because it always makes you feel like so good about yourself. At least for me it does. But it always just lets you feel so good about yourself, you know? And I'm a fan of that. I'm a big fan of that. Now, I guess we'll go with like this like theme kind of, and then we'll get into the more like not hype songs, but like other songs. So let's talk about let's talk Kingdom and Road to Kingdom. And I say this because Road to Kingdom introduced me to ONF. And am I a fan now? You better believe it. Because I did not know about them before I knew about them, but I hadn't listened to them before they're on Road to Kingdom. And I was just like, you know, everybody on Road to Kingdom did so well that I started like listening to literally every group. I didn't know, obviously, and a lot of people didn't know about TOO or 2 until Road to Kingdom, and it just like it everybody, the performances were all legendary and all so good, so you know I had to hop on that train. So I just realized I didn't play a clip of She's in the Rain, but go listen to it anyways. That was my mistake. But the song I'm talking about is probably the only song that most people know, but the thing is, that's what they're known for, but I also think it's underrated because I don't think it's like this song for me is up there with like Silver Spoon, BTS Silver Spoon, because I love that song, and this song is also on my playlist, and it's We Must Love, and I feel like if most people like that's the only song people know of them, but like no more, do better. Like they have such good songs, and I know I said it was mostly like underrated, but it's also mostly B-side songs, and I believe We Must Love is a B-side song. If I'm wrong, please correct me kindly in the comments because I'm not trying to get anything wrong. But I just think the whole group in general is underrated and that more people need to know about them. And I planned this video for a really long time. Like I think I've had this for like maybe a year or two, and like I had these written down even before Road to Kingdom. No, like right after Road to Kingdom, because I did say Road to Kingdom introduced me to ONF. So I had it planned like right after Road to Kingdom, and I think they're more well known now, and like this song is more well known. But I think more people should know about the beauty that is We Must Love. Also, I'm very much a Wyatt stan. I love Wyatt. He's my favorite in the group. Of course, I love them all because they all have their own individual things, but this song. See, some of the comments are like, anybody came here after Road to Kingdom? There y'all go, see? But I really think, they're really underrated, guys. And I think everybody should listen to them more. And continuing on the Road to Kingdom thing, let's talk Oneus. I love them. I've been a fan of them since they debuted. And this is no cap or anything like that because I liked, what is it? I don't want to say people's names wrong, but it's Huangwu, I think, and Kwani. I'm going to work very hardly on my pronunciation. I'm so sorry. I'm doing the best I can to say their names, but I've been following them since Produce 101 because they competed in season 2. And I was so excited when I found out that they were going to be in a group, and I like listened to Valkyrie, I listened to them, literally all of them. Like their songs are so good, and I think they're also still an underrated group, which is what ultimately Kingdom's main goal was, for underrated groups to get the attention. Even though I don't like Mnet, but Road to Kingdom, Mnet produces good shows like this, but they're just terrible people, low-key, like manipulative and stuff like that. But the song I'm talking about for Oneus is a song written so easily. And I think, it's just it's just so catchy, and like the melody is nice and all that stuff. Also, I did say I'm a sucker for guitars and whistle tunes, so a good whistle, you know, like, but whistle, literally, like DNA. BTS's DNA has a good whistle. What is it? Woods? What is it called? I don't know. It's off the top of my head. I know it, but I don't know it, and it's gonna bother me. Love Me Harder. That has a really good whistle. I love anything with a good whistle. But a song written so easily is so good, so catchy. Like, all their voices go, they work, they just mesh so well as a group, and I think more people should listen to them. And then, continuing on the Kingdom kind of thing, we're going to talk about two groups who are in Kingdom. And the groups who are in Kingdom are more well-known than the groups who are in Road to Kingdom. But I feel like every group still has some underrated songs no matter how famous they get. Because we have a BTS song on this list also. But, you know, even though they're famous and, like, more people know about them and, like, have heard of them and all that stuff, I think they still have underrated songs every now and then. And so, we're going to talk first about Stray Kids. And this song, I don't know how well known it is. I just know that I'm an absolute geek for this song. And it's, Get Cool. The Get Cool. I just love it. It's just, that song, I swear, all these songs always make me feel better. If I'm in a bad mood, these are the first songs I go to before I listen to any other songs. So it's just, yeah, fly to the sky, fly to the sky, fly, fly. Hey, please excuse my voice. I know I can't sing, and I know my voice is probably annoying, but it's just, it's such a good song. And then the Get Cool. I know you guys can't hear, but I'm singing it, like, in my head. I just don't want to sing it out loud because I know I'm, like, low-key tone deaf, but it's just it's just such a good song. It's just such a good song, and I think everybody should listen to it. And then the other group I was going to talk about is ATEEZ. And ATEEZ has been, not that they weren't already, but they're even more on the rise. Like, I know they're having a world tour coming in 2022, and y'all have no idea how badly I wanted tickets for that tour. Literally. So, like, any group I'd honestly love to see. But the song I'm talking about, which I still don't know too many people who know this song. So, for me, as I said before at the beginning of this video, but these are songs that I think are underrated or that not many people know of as far as I've heard. And the song I'm talking about is Win. This song, I got my brothers on it, I got my cousin on it. I literally love this song. And actually, the funny thing is, how I found out about this song was through, if you guys watch, like, dance covers or, like, dancers, I watch, like, a variety of them because I love to dance and I used to be somewhat of a dancer. I'm not going to say a dancer because I was somewhat of a dancer. But I found out about this song through 4x4, or it's either 4x4 or 4x4 Studio, because they covered this song and the choreography and the song. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this, it's so good. Like, I have not been able to stop listening to this since I heard it on that video. It's just, it's such a good song, and, like, honestly, y'all can literally just vibe. Like, if you don't have to want to listen to these songs, or I don't even know if you guys can still hear it. I keep saying that, but, just, these are such, like, good songs. They're easy to vibe to. It's just, I think I should go listen to these songs. And this video is about to end, but we have 3 more songs to talk about, and I don't want to. I know I don't want to end, but we gotta get through it. So let's talk NCT Dream. I love NCT Dream. I've always loved NCT Dream. I've loved NCT in general, but their new songs haven't been hitting. Just for me personally, it's not that they're bad. It's just not my personal taste. Like, I'm not a fan of Sticker, guys. I didn't like it, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the song I did really like, and that is NCT's Dream. I'm stuttering. NCT Dreams Dive Into You. It's a really good song. I don't even remember. I can't remember how I heard the song. I generally don't remember when I discovered this song. I've just known about it. Like, I really don't know when I discovered this song, but also, like, because Mark's voice, like, it's, like, soothing, and it's low-key, like, he's, like, whispering, but he's still talking, and, like, he's, like, kind of talking like this, like, I don't know, but, like, I'm a fan of this song, and I really like it, and I think this is one of my favorite NCT Dream songs. I generally don't remember when I found this song, but, yeah, we're gonna go to the next song, which is in hyphen. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still sad that K didn't make it, but he's debuting anyways. So I still love them the same, and I still listen to their music. But the song we're gonna talk about is Let Me In. This song. All these groups make such good music, and they always, I'm such a fan, yo, such a fan, it's just such a good song, like, I think you should go listen to all these songs, and the last song I'm going to talk about for this is a BTS song, and I know it's kind of like a little cliche of me, and to end on BTS, but that was not intentional. I'm just going down my list. The BTS song I'm talking about that I think is underrated, because, you know, some people just bandwagon and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that every BTS fan is a bandwagon, because that's not true, because I'm a, like, fan of them myself. But what I'm talking about is that some people, like, just know the title songs and don't know other songs. But the song I'm talking about that I think if you're a BTS fan, you most likely know, is 21st Century Girl. And that song will never not be an it song for me. Like, Sugar's part in it, all of it. You sing. Oh, yes, everything. I love it so much. This whole part. Yes, like, y'all. I'm such a fan of those songs. I'm such a fan. And I will never not like these. I think everybody should go listen to these songs. If you actually stayed to listen to me talk, thank you. Because I can assure you love these songs just as much as I do. And before we end, let's just have a quick little mini talk. And what I'm talking about is, today is the 7th. And Mama's this weekend. I believe that's how you say it. I don't know what people say. I've heard people say Mama, but I've also heard people just say the MAs. So, in case you don't know, which I believe most people do, because most of the people who watch this channel are K-pop fans, it's the Mnet Asian Music Awards, and they have them every year towards the end of the year. And one thing I want to mention that I'm very excited about is that 101 is performing. They're getting like a little bit get back together. I'm pretty sure like Guilin won't be there as far as I know, as far as I've heard, because I believe he's in China and they have stricter travel rules because of COVID. Since like everywhere in the world, COVID's still going on, and so as far as I know, I think that's why he won't be able to make it back for the awards to perform with them. But if he does, that's even better. I'm still really excited to see them because, as some of y'all know, because I said this many times, and if you watched our last reaction video, they were the first group I stand. They were the first ones to get me like into K-pop. The first group I bought merch for, and you have no idea how like distraught and distressed I was when they disbanded. So I'm gonna be watching. Hopefully, if they are live streaming it, I'll be watching it live. I'm gonna stay up for it or like wake up early for it, whatever I have to do. I'm just so excited to watch it. So yeah, but without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you go listen to all those songs on this list and join me in watching the Mama Awards later on. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because at 10,000 I get to make my cousins dance and react to more stuff, and I'm sure you guys want to see more reaction videos, and I would love to see them put their whole hearts into dancing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.